crisp, clean air, sort of. It's not Las Vegas air anyway. It's a lot better than that. That smog, I was surprised at that smog. I bet Los Angeles is worse. I don't know about Phoenix. Does this pick up a bike? I don't think so. Well, there's a nice view as well. We flew over, I believe we flew over here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna like this bike over the next few days. It's definitely gonna be really nice to ride around. Here's Lake Mead. Man, it would be really nice living all along this hill here. Just downright gorgeous. Over there, maybe not so much, but over here, like right there, oh man, imagine how much those homes cost. I don't even want to know. Boulder City, right on Lake Mead. They say no engine brakes all the way down this hill, man. Like it's not a steep hill, but it's a long hill. Because I drive a truck, like one of these guys right here. Yeah, like it's a long hill, dude. You gotta let me use my engine brakes. It's too long of a hill. It's not safe. Especially look at this curve at the end. You know, look at that. Like if a tractor trailer lost its brakes, it just went right over it right there. You know, going down that hill where you can't use your engine brakes. Because if you don't use your engine brakes, your regular brakes, your brake drums, and your brake discs, whatever you got in your truck, it's gonna heat up so much that it turns the brake pads into glass. Basically, well, it creates a slick surface and then they're unusable. Oh, that's beautiful. There's a lookout point there. Beautiful helicopter up that way. I think those are our Grand Canyon tours that we just took there. We just went with. Great company, very professional. The pilots are very experienced, skilled. Not that there's really, you know, much to just flying around up in the air. You know, you're not really I guess you could buy the package that takes you right down into the Grand Canyon. And they land at the bottom of it, I guess. That would be pretty cool. We didn't get that one because I guess I don't know how much more it is, but we decided not to bother. Oh, it was a fairly long flight. I think it was around 45 minutes. I wonder, are we going to see the Hoover Dam here shortly? That would be nice. I think the bridge goes right over it, actually. It might. Might just. But I bought a pair of aviators for taking on the flight because I didn't realize I'd have forgot there must be some kind of Can-Am thing going on there. Yeah, slingshot. Because saw a lot of Can-Ams, but anyway. That was what I was saying. Oh yes, I remember now. I love this bike. No, I can't remember what I even was saying. Ooh, kicked out a little bit back in there. Yeah, I love the sound of that. That is so sick. Crosswind possible next 1 mile. I might want to hold on to my my phone then, because it's only a stupid magnet on this thing. As strong as it is, I don't trust it. You know, not with your phone. Imagine if it flew off and hit somebody, and then you got an insurance claim. High profile vehicle claim. What the fuck is that? Where's the dam? It's got to be around here somewhere. Arizona. I am now in Arizona, the state that I might like to move to. it's a toss-up between Nevada and Arizona. They're both amazing states. I'd probably stay in the southern side, or maybe the center section of Nevada. Somewhere where, you know, I could get on a bike, you know, it'd be a little bit cold in the morning, I don't mind that. But as long as I can make it some good riding spots throughout the day, you know. Oh, that's Logitech. I thought that was Swift. There's plenty of Swift trucks around here. They're based out of Arizona, I guess. Terrible, terrible truck drivers they are. They don't train their drivers right. They put them in a cab with 2 trainees, like fresh out of driving school. Call one guy to train her for like insurance purposes, and then they go about their business. You know. It's not right, because it's everybody else on this highway that has to pay the price when those idiots, well, I can't call them idiots because they're newbies, they don't know what they're doing. When they crash into somebody for not being trained properly, it's just not right, man. It's not right. Oh man, this is a smooth bike. I love this. This is really nice, man. Really nice. That Ducati was amazing, but it's not a street bike. It's just not. This is a street bike. This is something you would feel comfortable taking to work every day, but yet still take it to the track. Possibly, you know, like, it's not going to be the best track bike, obviously, but you know, if you're in a super naked class, oh yeah, all day, bro. I don't think it shows a fuel mileage gauge. See, that's something in the Ducati you would never have to worry about, is having to drop a gear. I mean, as much as I'm afraid of my phone flying off, it's in the wind tunnel. Like, it doesn't get hit by wind very much. I think it comes over that fairing there. Man, just amazing views all around, really. I have an Aprilia SXV 550 back home. That's one of those Aprilia dirt bikes that they made from 2006 to 2013, but they only imported them into the North America market from 2007 through 11, I believe. That's a V-twin dirt bike, whereas most dirt bikes have a big single piston engine. And oh man, I love that thing when people pull up on me in their cars and their trucks. They're, you know, all modded up and stuff. And they think I'm like a regular dirt bike, and I mean, it's got street tires on it, so it's obviously a supermoto. But they look at it and say, "Oh yeah, this guy's a dirt bike. He's not going to be able to accelerate very hard, right?" And then they try to race me in it, and I just let her down, and I pass them. And yeah, you know, like, it's not a super bike, but it's close. It's still a motorcycle, people. I can still f you up on acceleration. You know what I mean? Don't test me, because I'll spank you. Oh, fuck. It's always funny. Always funny. God, I can't get over these mountains, man. Just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. That's the motto of this trip. Just gorgeous. I'm sure the people that live here are like, oh yeah, whatever, you know, okay, usual, different day. But me, you know, I'm not used to this. I'm used to things being green and white, the Great White North. Yeah, I'd say that's a scenic view. That's quite the scenic view. beautiful. Here's the Colorado. You know, it would be cool to live here, but I imagine there's a lot of dust storms and stuff. Might be, I don't know. Like a little bit more of a plains area. This here's a pretty rock. Straight up. Man, this thing's kind of hard on gas. I started out at 3/4 of a tank, and it's only been, I wouldn't even say 120 miles, and wow, we're already at a quarter. So hopefully there's a gas station up here. So the pilot 1 mile ahead. All right, well, sorry 76, but I'm going with the pilot. I don't know, I just kind of trusted better. Which I probably shouldn't. Like, the pilots are not like luxurious truck stops. If it's 1 mile ahead, I mean, come on. So the lady in the store asked me about my GoPro. She said she normally sees guys with the camera on the top of the helmet, but they said they've never seen anybody with it on their chin. And I said, yeah, the chin mount, it's good because it's a better angle. You see more with it on your head, but it's a better angle, and you can see the battery. I can see, like right now, I can see the battery life, and I can see whether it's recording or not, and I can almost make out how much recording time left I have on my SD card. And that's really handy, man. Really handy, and it's easy to get to. You can see what you're doing, and it doesn't even get in your way. Like, a lot of people would think it would get in your way, but no, not really. It's well under your field of view. Like this, right now, it's basically only covering up my the speedometer and the tachometer, the gauge cluster. That's about it. Which, you know, kind of sucks, but, you know, you just kind of turn your head a little bit and look. Just like that. Man, as far as the eye can see in that direction there, it's just plains. It probably kind of goes downhill there after a while. I didn't get it on camera, man. I freaking should have hit record. I got a truck driver to honk the horn at me. That's always really cool. Truck drivers, man, if you're passing a nice truck, you know, one of these guys, Peterbilt, square nose, nice truck like that. Reach out the window. Make sure that, you know, you got their attention a little bit. Reach out the window, put your full fist out like that, do the horn, pull the horn. And man, that just makes the driver's day. You know, it's kind of cool. You communicate with somebody on the highway. A lot of these truck drivers out here, you know, aren't happy in life. I think it's 11%. 11% was the last statistics that I looked at, of truck drivers that are clinically depressed. And I think that's about the same amount of depression as like people who are in prison. Truck drivers are literally, like, their whole job is to stay in the cab, drive, do what everybody else tells them to do. And yeah, sure, you know, you get to see some beautiful sights like this, and that's always nice. But it is a very, very, very depressing job. People just treat you like shit all day, expect the world out of you, pay you a dime, expect you to turn around on a dime and brake on one too. You know, more people should be out there pulling the hand down for the truck drivers, telling them to blow the horn. Sometimes, you know, you're in the city, yeah, you know, you might not do it just because in the city, if you blow your horn for no reason, especially because there's two horns in a truck. There's your highway horn, that's the air horn, and then there's the city horn, which is the beep beep horn. Out on the highway like this, man, that's where it's at. You blow the horn. Get the truck drivers to blow the horn for you, man. There's the super truck right there. Big, huge punk on it. That thing's like an RV. I've seen plenty of those things, but it always still surprises you. Almost never are they made. I've seen one made out of like a Volvo, but almost never are they like Volvos or Freightliners. I've never seen a Freightliner one. I'm sure there's one or two out there, but usually they're Peterbilts and Kenworths, long hoods too. So it's like you took a truck that's already terrible at turning around and visibility and long, it's already long, and you made it longer, harder to turn around, and as a result their visibility is somewhat reduced as well. That looks like a good little town. Well, that'd be kind of a cool little place to live. I just seen a sign for free pass. That indicates a toll road usually. I don't know what, or maybe, no, sorry, free pass is a scale, never mind. Yeah, I was thinking toll road, but I'm like, what the fuck, is 40 a toll road? I didn't know. I didn't think it was. Maybe there's portions of it that's a toll road, but 6% grade, 1 mile, that should be fun, right? It's a nice little valley in here. Man, my lips are starting to get chapped. Aren't the dually trucks supposed to have like mud flaps on them? I don't know. Oh, here's these giant tall rocks. It's pretty cool. Arizona's a beautiful place. Everywhere down here is beautiful. Look, walking there. Are you supposed to walk on this road? I wouldn't imagine. It seems like this is an interstate style road. You're usually not supposed to walk on that. Alright, now turn left right onto the interstate. Alright, that should be pretty easy. So this is Kingman, huh? That's not too bad. I hear they have a lot of dust storms through here. Doesn't seem like a very affluent neighborhood. I mean, I'm sure there's nice parts, but you kind of have to live around all this kind of dinge. $2.79 a gallon. That's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. I filled this thing up for like there's a TA. I filled this thing up for like $4.20 a gallon or around there, which was not good. One weird thing about this bike is you kind of have to move it in order to change the gears at a stop. I don't think I like that at all. I don't know if it's a problem. Oh hey, there's a female truck driver. Cool. You don't see too many of them, and she didn't even have a mustache, man. Like that's a sight to behold right there. A female truck driver that doesn't have a mustache. Because I've seen a lot of them with mustaches. It's getting a little bit chilly out. Still, it's not cold, but guy's got a Montana plate. Probably not from Montana. Kind of don't think he's from Montana. We got a Popeyes. I'm not going in there. I'd much rather Bojangles. But I don't know that there's Bojangles anywhere around here. I don't know if the tank is smaller or something on this, but I think this burns it a little bit faster because I'm already 2 bars down. Mind you, I've gone a little bit of a distance, but still. Oh, this is Kingman. Oh, hello. I thought it was a lot smaller than that. No, this is Kingman. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, no, this would seem like a fairly nice place to live. Yeah, no, this looks pretty good actually. A lot of nice houses around. Something anyway. What the f*** is that, a f***ing hay bale? Somebody's f***ing hay bale. Holy f***, dude. Ridiculous. Here's a nice picture. Yep, that's his. Usually they're not too far away. If they even can notice at all. I see one guy, I was behind one guy one time and he had a big huge clear bag of garbage, just straight up garbage, just fly right out the back of his thing and damn near hit my grill on my Peterbilt. I was not happy. I should probably stop and see if we've gone to eat somewhere. There's a nice view right in there. Look at that. That's a nice little snowy mountain. I don't know how much you can see that, but that is nice. That is really nice. Stopping at this Love's here. Check my messages and change the battery on this thing. It's almost dead. Oh, it's getting a little chilly. It's not cold yet, but I don't want to waste any time. Flagstaff is going to get cold. It's supposed to get minus 6 tonight, Celsius. It's not going to be fun on this. Might have to break out the extra undies, put on the extra layer of pants. Maybe. Hopefully it doesn't come to that, but it might just. Yeah. So a little bit nicer here. I'm screaming and yelling, getting this blood flowing. It's a little bit nicer. I'm not quite freezing to death yet. It's I don't know what the temperature is actually. It doesn't matter. There's a temperature there. Well, maybe it's another venue if there is any. But probably not, because it's a motorcycle. Who gives a? You're supposed to warm yourself up off of the thing. That's one thing I like about my SXV is it's got the twin tailpipes basically right behind your butt. So you can like kind of reach back with this hand, or pull in the clutch and then reach back with that hand, or at a stoplight put in both hands over the tailpipes, and you're going to warm both of them up at the same time. Whereas this thing, it's got it way down, way like a foot behind your foot on the right side. And that's not bad. Not a bad place to have it. It's where most bikes have it for various reasons. But it would be nicer if I could warm my hands up on it for crying out loud. Especially being a British bike. But alas, you're not supposed to ride in the cold, you dummy. And if you ride in the cold, don't you know, you're supposed to put on cold weather riding gear. And yeah, okay, I've got heated riding gear back home. I don't even know why I bought it, because I haven't used it. Because my dirt bike, which is the only thing I'd ever want to ride in the wintertime, it doesn't have a battery. It has like a little teeny tiny little like computer battery, but that's not a 12-volt battery that I can plug a whole full suit into. And I got the full suit, full winter gear. Like, I'm a Canadian boy. Like, I got the whole setup. That was expensive, probably like $600 to $1,000 by the end of it. And it, yeah, I mean, it works. It works. Kind of wish it had like a little satchel, like a fanny pack or something with like a car battery in it. That would be sick if it did. But alas, it does not. I guess, I mean, like I say, I haven't even used it, so I don't even know how well it works. But I don't want to say what it is. But yeah, sun's definitely going down. Hopefully, kind of missed the sun over the horizon, but oh well. mother's still back in Kingman. She's a ways away. I was pulling out of the truck stop because I stopped at the logs just outside of Kingman, and just to change the battery here. But I was pulling out of the parking lot, and you know, I was trying to gun it a little bit, you know, giving her some. He said this is supposed to be about a 3,000-mile trip. He said he'd probably have to replace the tire, at least the rear one, at the end of the trip. So I don't know. These are like 90% good condition. And I could have swore to God that the Ducati tires are brand new. But these are like 90%. And yeah, we'll have to check in how they're doing. Lots of trucks way down, getting slow, going this mountain here. One truck is faster than the other truck, but they're still going 20 under the limit. But they gotta pass the guy, because why would you want to hit your brakes behind you know, a truck like this, you know, going uphill, right? Like this is like 45 and a 75, dude. I don't get off about it. I do the same shit. However, these two fuckers here, you know, they're basically going the same speed. That kind of pisses me off. But you know what? It fucking happens, dude. And there's not much you can do about it. You want to come in? I thought I saw your lights on. Yeah, flashlights out up there. I thought he was, I didn't know if he was coming in or not, what's going on. Oh, this is a beautiful little canyon. That's pretty cool. Yeah, boy, they pick up speed going downhill, that's for sure. Catching a couple rocks off these guys, that's, oh god, that hurt, that one hurt. Oh god, that fucking hurt. Right on my knee. It's not fun following trucks. I don't care if they have mud flaps or not. They throw up a ton of big rocks. Cool, bro. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty fucking cool too. It's chilly, actually. I would say it's a little more than cool. It's chilly. But it's not much more than that, so I have that to be thankful for. That's kind of cool how those rocks are all stacked up like that. I guess, does that happen? I imagine it's happened naturally. Is this a grade? Is this like a 2% grade or something? Like, what's going on here? The truck's all going slow. There must be some kind of grade. I-40 is pretty cool. It's a nice little scenic drive. The throttle response on this though is instant. Oh man, we should do this every year. This is nice. Yeah, it's a little chilly right now, but every January, man, I should come out here. Like the middle 2 weeks of January. I talked to one of my Uber drivers, said the middle 2 weeks, so like the 12th to the 25th kind of thing, is like it's like a dead zone for Las Vegas. So it's a good time, he said, to fly in that week around then to because conventions, it's all about the conventions in Las Vegas, to where it's kind of like a break. It's a 2-week break or a couple of weeks of break in between conventions. So it's a lot less traffic, a lot less people to deal with. So you just get to experience the city, unless you want to actually come for a convention. But you just get to experience the city a little bit better than you would. But, you know, if that being said, if there's a convention that I'd be interested in, I would be willing to put up with some traffic and people and stuff to come down here and, you know, and do some motorcycle riding at the same time. Of course, the motorcycle riding for me would be the main attraction in the middle of January. However, you know, it would be nice if there was a convention that I could go to. I wonder how much of this actual conversation is being recorded right now, because this microphone has a little tiny watch battery in it. I'm not sure how long this thing's going to last. If it's even, like, it might not even be beyond right now, which would really suck. Always, so your truck driver's got the signal on, you pull, you either pass him if you're beside him, or if you're behind him, give him the lights, let him come in. Because one way or another, he's going to come in. And he might not fucking see you. And boy, if he doesn't see you, you got fucking hell to pay. Ooh, it's getting a little bit chillier now. Woo! Wait. Ooh, shit, it's getting cold. Yeah, I think we moved on to the point where it was chilly and now it's cold. At least in that little section. But it's probably not going to get much better going forward. How far are we away here? Shit. Still an hour and a half. Oh, there's some nice trees and plains there. There's a big rocks. The scenery's kind of changing a little bit. That's nice. So, like, on the one hand, I'm probably going to have to stop somewhere along the way once it starts getting real cold. So that I can warm up a little bit, but at the same time, it's like I don't want to stop and waste time warming up for it only to get colder. So it's a fucking toss-up. It's not going to be nice. Here's a nice truck. Chicken lives crawl. Yeah, that's a good song. You should listen to it. It is a good song. That's my ringtone. That is my ringtone. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. That's the way that I am. Sites you don't see where I'm from. This site's where I'm from. Just, you know, this is different, so I'm appreciating this more. Well, my fingertips are almost frozen off. There's a nice plane there. Getting quite a draft off of that. Trying to fucking keep her up there to get there a little bit faster. I don't want to be traveling at 65 anyway. Not on this road. I'm gonna need gas here pretty soon. Oh shit! Forgot to get gas. Met a nice guy in there named Mike. He works at these chevrons. Shit! I don't know if there's gonna be another gas station. Fuck. Turn back around. Alright, so we made it on to historic Route 66. Just a little bit of it. Not too much. Where is our turn here? That's a little bit. Okay. Yeah, and I forgot to get gas at the Chevron that I was sitting at. I got a little t-shirt there and a couple other little odds and ends and a coffee. Sat there around, warmed up a little bit, met that guy Mike, like I said, and headed off. And it's a nice, it's definitely a town holding on to its history. And that's about the best way that I can describe it. I wouldn't say it's a bad town. It's just not shiny. You know? Doesn't get a lot of traffic. But that's alright. That's alright. Back into the cold. I got one more layer on. And I can't say it's helping much. Oh, fuck. I have a little over an hour. Just Flagstaff. My mother and my cousin have already made it there. So even though I'm faster on the road than them, it's the it's the classic tortoise versus the hare. Yeah, I'm faster, but I have to take a break. Oh, it's funny how that works out. So I'm surprised my microphone is still powered. It really surprises me, actually. Because, and I'm also surprised because the little housing for the battery unscrewed itself and the little watch battery was exposed to all this friggin' wind and it didn't fall out. And that was friggin' surprising. That was something to behold right there. I got an extra pair of pants on and I think that does help quite a bit, but it's not too amazing. This must be, yeah, this is the other Chevron that the guy said he was working at as a maintenance tech. I guess he said he was also a diesel mechanic and he drove truck a little bit. But yeah, not a lot of jobs out here, but it is what it is. If you want to live out here, you know, you're gonna have to have some e-commerce job or living off of investments or however you want to do it, but you're not going to find high employment around here. Really not too much to do unless you want to be some archaeologist or geologist or walking around the desert kind of guy, you know, doing science stuff, however much that fucking pays. Probably not even that much. Probably know everything about this area anyway. Anything that they want to know. Well, I think the pair of pants is helping a little bit. The extra pair. It's definitely breaking more wind. I've got an extra t-shirt on, but it really doesn't help too much. I probably could have put the extra t-shirt that I just bought on as well. But again, I don't think that really helps too much. It's mostly the hands right now, and a little bit of the arms. So otherwise, it's not too bad. I should be able to make it to Flagstaff. So I have to say though, the throw of the lights on this Triumph is fairly good. It's not too bad at all. Not too shabby. The high beams they're all right. I wouldn't say that they're the best high beams I've seen, but you know, motorcycles manufacturers, they don't build them to be riding at night, which is unfortunate because many of us real riders are out here, rain or shine, night or day, cold or hot, man. We're fucking out here. We out here, boy. We out here. That's right. Did I just fucking get something in the mouth? I don't think so. It was water from my eye. Charger, rear lights. I don't know if that's a cop or not. All I know is they're speeding. Isn't it funny when you meet a cop on the road and they're not doing like 20 over, they're actually like doing the speed limit, like just the speed limit, not even 1 or 2 mile an hour over, and then you're like, oh fuck, I liked you better when you were speeding. Oh god, do I pass you or do I stay behind you? I want to pass you. I want to do it so much, but I don't know if I should. I don't know if I can either. Are you a cop? Are you a cop? Are you a cop? Oh no, it's got NASCAR plates. Alright, not a cop. Oh fuck. It always scares the shit out of you. I fucking hate people that drive Chargers. Oh man, cops should have their own fucking vehicle, like just manufactured just for them, or be like a very differently designed variant of an existing car. Like if you were to do a Charger, like make the fucking tail lights different, make the headlights different, you know what I mean? Like make it have like a fucking, you know, like a little badge on the back or something, you know, get rid of the whole strip, one line strip, and like cut it into 2 at either side, and then in the middle put like a fucking badge or something. That way you know it's a fucking cop. Because at night, look, here's the other thing, like if you're looking for a cop, if you're trying to find a cop because you got an emergency and you're on the highway, you know, you're going to be, at night, you're going to be able to differentiate them better than anybody else that's just driving a regular Charger. Now, you know, I understand like undercover cops and undercover whatchamacallits, you know, like, yeah, a lot of people, you know, a lot of departments just choose like Chevy, Cobalts, or Malibus, or whatever the fuck, you know, other car that isn't standard. A lot of them drive regular fleet vehicles just unmarked. But I mean, I just think the regular ones should be more differentiated so that you can determine what's a cop and what's not at night. There's a dirt bike. What is it? A Yamaha? Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, Yamaha. I don't know what kind. But, 200cc or something around there. Had to stop just to warm up my fucking hands. Mostly the throttle hand. Because it gets a little bit chilly. The rest of me is doing alright. Wasn't good steam back here heating the rest of my thighs up and shit. But not too far from Flagstaff now, maybe 30 minutes. So doing alright. Well, at least I can stop and kind of warm up on the exhaust. That is an advantage. Not really really an advantage over anything, but you know, survival technique at least. Where are the pics of the people you're traveling with? You'll have to wait for those, buddy. He wants pictures of my cousin's ass. Oh, fuck. Yeah, we're definitely getting into the mountains here, because there's some tall pine trees there. Shit. Been in my pockets. Oh, my zipper's down. Not good to be leaving the joint with your fucking zippers down. Alright, we're back at it. Holy fuck, man, that's fucking snow, and this is salt in Arizona. Oh, fuck this, man. I have to fucking stop again and run some hot water over my hands. It's fucking snow. Snow and salt, motherfucker. Fuck this shit. Fucking ice, dude. Motherfucker. Met a nice guy in there from North Carolina. Said mad respect. It's cold as fuck outside. I was like, hell yeah. Oh, it's like, oh, it's got to be like -3 to -6 Celsius out here. Yeah, still having fun. During this, hey y'all, shit, god damn, this is cold. Fuck. Woo-wee. Yeah, I met a nice dude there in that pilot. Said he was from North Carolina. He said he lived about 40 minutes from the tail of the dragon. He said, you know, it's alright, but there's too much fucking traffic on the weekend, he says, and there's cops all over the bloody place, and photographers, bullshit like that. He says there's much better roads as far as police and shit goes around, but that's about, he said he's got like a VFR and some other kind, I think it might have been a Triumph or something. No, good dude, a little shy, but you know, he pulled right up and he got a wife, you know. He said I was from Canada. He said, oh, sure. Oh, no shit, eh? And I was like, yeah, you know, this ain't shit to me. It's fucking minus for fuck's sakes degrees Celsius outside right now. And even though this is Arizona, there's snow on the ground, there's fucking salt on the road, and I'm still out here, I'm getting after it. I don't give a shit. Told him that. I said, I don't give a shit. I get out here and get after it. It's what I do. But yeah, did have to warm up a few times. That's alright. I went and ran my hands over the the hot water at the pilot. In case you guys don't know, there's at all the pilots and the Flying J's and the Loves, shit, pilots, Flying J's, Loves, TAs, possibly, there are Shit, flat tire, eh? There are, by the coffee machines, usually there's a sink there that they use to wash out the coffee pot and stuff like that. And you can use that, you know, you can wash out your mugs there, you can warm up your hands in the hot water like I done, or you know, anything else you want to wash there. It's really handy when you're on the road, you got a coffee mug, you know, you're doing a long trip. Because you never know, like as a truck driver, I leave my coffee mug in my truck on the weekends. So that thing's getting stanky, and they got some hot water there, sterilizing water. You run that through that, and man, it cleans it up real good. All right, we're looking for 198 here. It's coming up. So yeah, if you ever want to wash out your mug on the road, grab another coffee right there. That's the best way to do it. Find a pilot loves Flying J, possibly a TA as well. I don't really know many TAs. I haven't been in many TAs because I've never been allowed to fuel there as a commercial driver. But I'd imagine most of them, because they're all owned by the same company, so I'd imagine they're quite similar in their setup. Unfortunately, the fucking hotel didn't give us a ground floor. So I can't roll my bike into the fucking room at night, which really sucks. Because I don't want to have this fucking thing stolen. And I get it, you know, Flagstaff is a fairly safe town, but you know, look, I don't like taking chances, man. I guess there's some place behind the garbage bins or something like that the lady behind the desk told my mother, because my mother explained it to her, and there's supposed to be some, turn right, supposed to be some place there, a little dark place there, cubby hole that I could put this in, which is nice of them. Got about half a tank now. Took about, I'd say, 2 tanks to get here, a little over 2 tanks. So I'd say about, now I fueled it both times at fucking 4.20 a gallon, which was not good. I'd say it's about $28-30 total for premium. And Mom said she put in about a $28 worth of fuel in the Jeep Compass is what they're driving. She wanted a RAV4, but we don't have a RAV4. Everybody wants a RAV4. She fucking booked a RAV4, but kind of pissed her off. I don't really give a shit. What the fuck? I-40 business? Where the fuck is this bitch taking me? Yes sir, boys, we are in Flagstaff, and man, there's actually a fair amount of snow on the ground. I was quite surprised actually how much there even is. Hopefully my phone doesn't die before I get there. That'll be all that I need. Again. Again. Just as you're trying to navigate into the fucking tight areas in town or in a neighborhood, not knowing where the fuck you're going. Flagstaff, huh? Well, it gets too fucking cold here, I'll tell you that. I wouldn't want to move here. If I'm going to move to Arizona, I'm going to move to somewhere fucking warm. You know, somewhere I can ride my bike. And granted, it gets above 0 in the daytime here, and you know, it's not that bad. Like, it's not fucking Canada, but it's not. It doesn't feel like Arizona. It feels more like fucking Wyoming right now, or something. Not that I haven't even been to Wyoming, but it kind of feels like home right now because it's not that bad of a winter that we're having right this moment. There's a Best Western Mountain View Inn. There it is. Mom said this place was hard to find. Yeah, bullshit. Look for the fucking sign. Let Google take you there. It's not hard, Mom. She makes everything hard. Here she is. Ah, shit. I'm trying to. probably pull it back around there, eh? Shit. Smells like weed. Well, this is the hotel room for tonight. Motel room, rather. Left the bike, unfortunately, behind the building, out there. Chained it up. It's out of sight. Hopefully out of mind.